why Star Citizen will never be finished, and why it is a good thing, apparently. Folks, welcome to the channel. In this case, I'll be reacting to this video from Havoc. Nothing personal, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. I just happen to have a pretty different one, especially with this kind of topic. Guys, if you appreciate my honesty and transparency regarding Star Citizen, both the good and the bad, consider subscribing to the channel. If in spite of what I have to say, you want to give it a try, use my referral. That's always appreciated as well. So let's get to this. And let me know in the comments below, when is it ever a good thing to not finish the job? Work, doing whatever. You're a doctor, you're doing surgery. Halfway through, you say, oh, yeah, I'm going home, going for lunch, bye. Yeah, no, are you finishing? No. You work in construction, you're building a house. Halfway through, nope, not doing it anymore. Let's leave it as it is. When has it ever been good to not finish what you're supposed to finish? This, for me, the channel, this is for fun. I enjoy playing Star Citizen. I still have a critical view of those things that are obviously not okay and need to be addressed or hopefully change one day. But I'm not worried here about being liked by CIG. I'm dedicated to other things. My job, my profession is survival, preparedness. I have my channels, which are a lot bigger on those topics. I write books about those things, which you have there, and you can follow my channels regarding that if you want to learn about preparedness and survival. But this for me is for fun. And I get it that for some people, they need to be aligned, they need to be on board with the company, because if not, but it gets to a point where, man, we're being gaslit. Because it's never a good thing when you don't do what you're supposed to do, okay? Let's listen to the last minute, which I think wraps nicely the things I very much disagree with.
But Star Citizen will never be finished because there are a ton more features and over 95 other solar systems, countless landing zones, and millions of points of interest that CIG will be developing and adding to the game for many years to come. And as the past is a clear indication of their unwillingness to give up, even in the face of adversity.
Will they ever finish those? I mean, it's been 14 years and you only have one system. Pyro, I don't know if you've seen it. Pyro is 20% done. It's the same starting location, copy-pasted, literally copy-pasted 4 times. That is not 4 different starting locations. It's not 4 different cities like you have in Hurston. And as of the rest, it's only 1/3 that you could fly to. And the rest, the planets themselves, bunch of library objects that they have, few assets. But just like in Hurston, there's not much else for you to do. You go visit, it's looking like a postcard, but there's no interaction with NPCs. There's nothing other than what you already have. And it's been this way for, what, 3 years now? Without any real new content. They just screw around a little bit with one mechanic or the other. How many times have they redone mining? And they will redo it again? Oh, we now have gadgets. Okay. You now have refueling. All right. Oh, bunkers? Yeah, we're about to get a great one. Well, I remember Siege of Origin as well. No one is doing that shit anymore. So, this idea that, and I've done the same mistake. In the past, especially when I first started playing, I thought, well, it's great that they will never finish because it means that they will always continue to add new stuff. Big mistake. No, it doesn't mean that. It could be that if it was a real MMO, which it is not, and don't take my word for it, look it up. Wikipedia MMOs, they mention EVE Online, World of Warcraft. They do not mention even once Star Citizen. In fact, in most articles that talk about MMOs, or if you look at the best MMOs, no one mentions Star Citizen because it is not. You don't have the game loops, you don't have the mechanics in terms of interacting with the environment, especially with missions, characters. You don't have any of that here. We do have fantastic ships. We'll talk about that later. And you have a very nice mechanic by which you can fly around. But what they say, what CIG says legally, it's an online service. It's a service. You buy your ship and you're flying around. But that's all it is.
The developers will constantly be focusing on the next task in order to make the game not only the best damn space sim of all time, but one of the best MMO games to ever exist.
Not an MMO. And what task is it? Let me know, what task has it these last couple years? What new task? I used to think that this meant this never-ending process would mean that every year we would get, every year at least one new system. Is it really all that much of an ask? One system every year? No. One new planet, one new something? No. It's been 3 years in which we're still playing with the same crap. Now hostiles will check the shot down allies. It's the worst AI in any video game. Are you fucking kidding me? That's what they've been working on? And they do, out of a nothing burger, they do months, if not years, of hype fake content. Like you just saw, animals that are not there. And I won't even bring up the fucking sandworm.
This means that the game will be 100% a live service and have a consistent flow of updates to it. One of my biggest questions...
Consistent flow of updates? No. We see these patches which release, and it is the idea of creating the illusion of new content. That's really what it's about. And this, I would bet a kidney that this is an actual conversation. How do we pretend to have new stuff to talk about when there's really none? They hype, the nothingness. Oh, we added a pen in Star Citizen. Yes, it's gonna be like a real physical pen, and they will do an entire episode talking about nothing.
Is how will they continue to fund the game? As we all know, ship sales are a point of contention, as well as subscription models. I honestly don't know the answer to that, and I doubt CIG knows the answer.
Really? You don't know the answer? Okay. Havoc, let me help you out. It's gonna be ship sales. It's been ship sales. It will be more ship sales. And the only thing you will see is more ship sales. Because the only thing you've seen for the last 3 years has been ship sales. There's no incentive to do anything else. Why would they change? They've been breaking records in terms of funding with this same mechanic, the same business model. The business model is we sell ships. We don't sell a full game. We don't sell a video game like other companies. No. They sell ships. And everything revolves around ship sales. Events, little events, the other events, and the tiny events, and the fake big events that are still tiny ones but pretending, all revolves around how can we sell more ships to people. And you know what happens? People buy them. That's the problem. The problem that Star Citizen has as a game is the success that CIG has had as a business. You do not fuck with Coca-Cola. You don't change it. You don't offer anything new. You just keep on selling Coca-Cola because it sells well. It's been selling well for a very long time. That's what you do. You don't do anything different. So, as long as they keep being successful business-wise by focusing 90% of their efforts, of their time, of their money invested in the company, in selling more ships, because that's what makes them the more money, why would they? I wouldn't do anything different myself. If that was my fucking bank account, I would not touch a damn thing. I would focus on minimal waste in new content. Why? You're not making money with that. A new location for you to explore? No, I will only add that when I feel that people are really getting fed up and saying, dude, it's been 3 fucking years. You keep on talking about sandworms, creatures, space whales, and we've seen 0 of all of that in a decade. Come on. Only then will I try to pretend I have something new to offer. If not, I will just focus on the thing that makes me the money, which is ship sales.
But ship sales often hurt their image among the community and general population. And if the game is to be successful, some of these questions will need to be answered.
Hurts their reputation? Why? Have you not realized that they could not care less about what you think? They do not care at all about lying to backers, telling them that, yes, this is just around the corner. They lie and lie and lie. And then when they're tired of lying, they just say, oh, don't even ask questions. Shut up. Stop the noise. Don't even ask when or what. No. Don't even dare bother. No. They will disappoint you time and time and again, and they will shamelessly come back with another fucking ship sale because you will buy it. And because you will buy it, nothing here will change. You know how things would really go towards developing, and if people stop buying ships. If people stop buying ships, there's going to be a point in which they get all together in a room, in a meeting, and say, this is not working anymore. Those idiots, well, not those backers, our loyal backers, our loyal backers are not buying our ships anymore. What's going on here? Oh, but we tried selling the Raptor, the Excavator, the Flyer, the Worm Space Monkey, and people are not buying it. Okay, we need to do something different. Maybe, if that conversation ever happens, they will say, okay, let's do more content because people are bored and there's nothing else for them to do. As long as people keep buying every ship they put out there as they're doing, nothing will change. And no, not only will you not see the game finished, Squadron 42 feature complete. Are you fucking joking? Release when? Yeah, exactly. As long as things keep going the same way, there's no financial incentive, there's no motivation, there's no reason why they should change a damn thing. If people finally stop doing that, maybe then that will change and they will, yeah, maybe we have to finish and sell the game. Okay, let's actually do that. Okay, if not, forget about it.
Thank you for watching.
That's it, guys. That's all there is to it. And it is just like I'm telling you. It's obviously the case that this is how the business runs. They hired someone that worked on cell phone video games, very heavy on pay to play, pay to win, pay. They focus on that, and they're great at it. And we love the idea of that dream we once had of flying spaceships, and that's why we're here. But let's not kid ourselves, okay? See you next time. Take care.